Rob looked a bit nervous before the bell started, in my opinion, when he was pacing side to side. Danny looked a whole community bigger than him, he looked a lot bigger. First round went by. In all truth, though, the warning signs should have been up before the fight started. This was on the world stage. I don't know how good it looks for boxing because we had an overmatched lightweight, not a world-class lightweight, but overmatched lightweight in with a world champion in the weight above, at light welter, and a hard-punching world champion. So I don't know how good it looks for boxing. And Rob's corner should have been looking out for him. The referee should have been looking out for him. They should have all been taken into consideration that Danny's one of the biggest punchers in the sport, and he's teeing off on this guy who he's floored already a couple of times. And I think they could have got in there before the third knockdown materialized. In my opinion, I think they could have done. It was easy, and it was easy as we expected it to be. These non-title fights, what Danny's participating in now, they used to be done back in the day by guys like Chavez Sr., but he used to do them on low-key cards, mainly in Mexico, from out the public glare. And first knockdown, I think a right hand buckled his legs. I think it was a right. He didn't go down, but he was hurt pretty badly. I mean, he was in real bad trouble from that. He was really in bad trouble. Couple of body shots just helped him along the way to the canvas. Even the shots that Danny was partially landing out of range, you could sense an awe of inevitability. Like, Rob just didn't stand no chance at all, man. No chance at all. One body shot got in there, which was kind of brutal. Danny was chasing him around the ring, landing a few rights, and he went down on one knee. Danny was going hook crazy. He was throwing right hooks, finishing with a left hook combination. He tried it a couple of times, and on his last attempt he had it timed perfectly, and he landed squarely on Rob's jaw, and Rob was out. His leg started doing a little involuntary movement while he was down, and it looked a bit worrying for a minute there. It looked a bit worrying. Crushing knockout. Lamont Peterson won on the bill, and hopefully the fight that should have materialized today will happen later on in the year. Danny should have been fighting Lamont, in all truth. Rob was just not qualified for the task that he was asked to complete today. He was just way out of his depth. Short, sweet, conclusive second round knockout. Danny's a big left hooker, and it's good in a way. Because it shows some of the inconsistencies in boxing. I'm not going to cry the match down too much because Rob got paid. So even though I'm saying they should have protected him, he got paid to fight. But in a way, it kind of exposes boxing. It was a non-title fight. There wasn't a title at stake. But, it will force networks like Showtime to justify putting on matches like this on their primetime slots. It will force the consumer to ask, is this satisfactory? So it's a little bit of a watershed moment in a way. So, we'll see what the fallout is. Spectacular. But, the people want knockouts, and they got their knockout. So, hey.